Welcome to Two Woke Boys, episode 196. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are two woke boys. Yeah, welcome to the show. It's going to be a banger. I just dropped my earbud thing. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. Yes, welcome to the show. It is a killer week of stuff. We got tons of stuff this week, right?
We have tons of stuff every week.
Yeah, because America sucks and there's always something wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
But we, you know what we are?
What?
We are healers.
Nice.
And we are gonna heal you with our words.
Mm-hmm.
Although words hurt and
words are violence.
Yeah, words are violence. Except we're not.
Not our words, though.
Yeah, our words are like a vaccine that we inject into you that's safe and effective.
At about 2 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you need several injections.
Mm-hmm. And you got to wait probably about an hour between injections.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they're like, oh, can I have a back-to-back injections? Oh, Cole, are you ready to inject me again? In 10 minutes? No, bitch, I can't do that.
Yeah, you give me some time.
Do you know how this shit works? Give me an hour, at least.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And then also, I don't know if you remember, but we suffer from phrase sexuality.
We do.
Which means
sometimes it's just one injection. Yeah.
We're one and done. We're like the Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, one shot.
Yeah. You got the Johnson, now it's time to get out.
Yeah.
That's how that injection worked.
And if we're taking you to Paris, then the Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, you get two Johnsons on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a good injection, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there will not be a follow-up.
No.
We will not call you again.
Well, there might be a booster.
Yeah.
A few months down the line.
We'll hit you up for a booster.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be also.
It's recommended that you get boosted every few months when I run out of other options.
Yeah. And don't like call us. We'll call you.
We'll schedule the booster.
Yeah.
Don't try to call up and set an appointment.
Mm-hmm. It's like that thing where, you know, when you go to a doctor and they like test you for something crazy and they're like, hey, in like 2 weeks, like if something's wrong, we'll call you. And if you don't hear from us, it's like, fine. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, could you just tell me I'm fine instead of making me think about killing myself for like indefinitely?
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's like about 2 weeks, you know. All right. Why do they do that? Have you ever had that?
I have, yeah.
I had like a mole situation that they were like, okay, well, if we call you,
you
might
cancer.
You might have cancer. But if we don't call you, you're probably fine. But just it'll probably take like 2 to 4 weeks. I'm like, all right, I'll just have a panic attack.
Just have the worst month of my life.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I'll just feel like shit for an entire month.
Yeah.
And then I'll call you, and then you'll be like, what are you talking about? Because they don't, you know what I mean? Like, you call them to, hey, I'm having a panic attack. Can you tell me what's going on? And they'll just be like, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But we do the same thing.
Yeah. Healthcare should be free, so.
Yeah. When we schedule our medical appointments.
Yeah, and if we don't call you, you still might have something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But, you know, we like to
yeah
inform them if they get something. But hey, I've never tested positive for anything. So
Same.
I have never tested positive for any STI.
I have never tested for any STI either.
Oh, you've never just gotten the test. So you haven't tested positive or negative.
Anyway,
you just haven't
on
tested.
the show. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, I've taken tests.
Yeah.
I've taken. I aced the test.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were positive result. Good results.
Yes.
Good is synonymous with positive.
Yeah. Yeah, positive tests. I'm all about positivity.
Yeah. I know this is a similar discussion that podcast friends of our show, the Content Machine, were having a similar discussion.
Oh yeah.
And
that was on that show, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Well, if you're both negative, it's positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right.
So we're negative on this show.
Mhm.
Right.
Or we could be like a battery.
Mhm.
You need one side that's positive and one side that's negative to form a charge.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Like if you tested positive for something and then a woman's like, I don't want to have sex with you, I'm negative and you're positive, and you're like,
That's
How do you-
perfect, actually.
how do you think batteries work, babe?
Mhm.
And then maybe we can make this thing work, whatever it is.
Yes. So there's a lot to get into this week. We're going to get into it. There are these beautiful anti-Israel encampment protests happening at colleges all around the country.
Okay, I'm a little confused with these because it's like, are these homeless people or are these like
They are
what are these people?
they are not homeless people,
'Cause homeless-
but rather rich
But why are they
college kids at private schools cosplaying as homeless people, which we think is beautiful.
That is cool. But why is there an encampment at the school though?
Because
Of not, you know what I mean? Because like we see encampments all the time,
right.
out in LA, because we live in beautiful, gorgeous LA where you can go camping anywhere
with no rules. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just do that. And so when we see an encampment, we're just like, oh, those are not the homeless; they are the unhoused,
Mhm.
which is compassionate
Yes.
when you watch them do fentanyl in the street.
Yes.
Um,
Now, these protesters, they do have houses, but they are choosing to live in the encampments and disrupt traffic and classes and sleep and activity from the other students and workers and passersby at colleges all over the country because of Palestine. And we've talked about with protests, we love when protesters shut down the highway. You know, they block the highway, they block the airport.
that makes
When
that's
you
a
make
good
someone's
point.
when you make someone's life miserable,
Mhm.
then they will say, "Oh, you know what? I think I want to take your side."
Yeah.
When you're trying to rush to the hospital
hmm
to see your sick grandfather,
Or to take your grandfather to the
yes,
hospital.
even better.
Yeah.
And it's like, "Oh, there's no traffic going on. What's going on?" "Oh, I see a cardboard sign that says Free Palestine." Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I can't take my grandfather to the hospital because now I know about freeing Palestine.
Yeah. Now when
And-
my grandfather dies, I'll remember that was because Palestine is good.
And that will make me like Palestine more.
Mhm. Yeah.
And so, yes, and not only do we love the method of the protests of like the camping out and like shutting down colleges, but we love the type of stuff that's being said in them. A lot of communist imagery, a lot of hammer and sickle, a lot of death to America, death to the West, death to capitalism.
Couldn't you just go to class and get that stuff though?
I mean, yeah, but
Like you just go to a class and that's
Right.
like what your teacher
Right.
does.
yeah,
He
but
shows up, he's wearing his hammer and sickle shirt. He's like, I make $700,000 a year for teaching like gym at a college.
Mhm.
And, communism's great.
yeah. And we love this stuff too, like queers for Palestine, trans for Palestine. We
Yeah.
love the intersectionality, and it's just so beautiful because over in Gaza, Hamas is seeing these people like queers for Palestine.
If only Palestine would be as open-minded about gay shit
they are.
as they are here.
They're open-minded. They love gay people over there.
Or, I mean, if only America would be as open-minded
Exactly.
about gay
Right.
shit as Palestine.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do you ever see people? I love when I see this on the internet, like when people have these like queers for Palestine and stuff, and people will comment back and they'll say like queers for Palestine, death to America, death to Israel, and then other people will comment like, "Hey, I think think gay people actually have it much better in America than they do in Palestine. And then they'll be like, actually, it's unsafe to be gay here, too. It's unsafe to be gay everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's definitely just as bad to be gay here in America or Israel as it is in Palestine.
It's so dangerous to be gay here because there's only 1 month of celebrating gay shit.
Also, there's only a limited spots of Netflix specials that you could get.
Yeah.
So
that's very true.
They can't give you can't
just I mean, it seems like you could just be gay or trans and get on Netflix
or HBO. But
it seems
contrary to popular belief, not everyone gets a special.
No.
Only about 75%.
They're waiting to give you, like, now if you're in that 25% of gay or trans people who have, maybe you just transitioned and Netflix hasn't heard about it yet.
Right.
Maybe you'll get it this year, next year, who knows? But maybe just wait.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So
we do need more. We need more trans and gay representation in media, because, especially in the trans community, because I think we're just under 100% of the trans community doing entertainment.
We got to get those numbers up to 100. Yeah.
Because I've yet to meet a trans person that is not completely successful working in entertainment. You know?
Yes.
They've been doing art, or they've been doing like their thing like about as long as their transition. So it's been a few months, and now let's get them on HBO.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to do the late night? Do that too.
Mm-hmm. To tease the HBO special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And people will see your 5 minutes on Seth Meyers, be like, holy shit, I got to see an hour of this.
Wow. Oh, man, I watched your 5 minutes. It was just about how gay you are. Mm-hmm. And I could have saw that before you even said anything, because the way you're dressed and how you're moving and stuff.
Yes.
Right. And then not only was that 5 minutes only about how gay you are, can you do that for a full hour?
Right.
Can you only talk about that for 1 full hour?
Yes.
Please do that. And then if you could cry at the end about how hard it is to be gay, that would be great.
Yes.
Like a tearful, my black parents hate my gayness.
Mm-hmm. We love that stuff.
Wow. Who would have thought black people hate gay shit? Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Especially an old black person, right?
Right.
I would have never thought that would have happened.
No. Can't believe that. But
unbelievable.
But yeah, back to these protests. We love these college students at like Ivy League schools and other like elite private schools. We love them chanting about like death to America, death to the West, tear it all down, burn it all down. So we just love, it's just so beautiful how these students want to take advantage of America and its elite colleges and all that has to offer by being a graduate of an elite institution, but then also wanting to burn down the system. So it definitely works to have it both ways. You take advantage of America and all the great things it has to offer and how it has the best colleges in the world, but also fuck America, fuck everything about it, fuck capitalism. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm using capitalism to try to get ahead in my career, but we're burning it down though.
Yeah.
So I want to use the system, but no one else can.
Yeah, I'm at the top. Let me just kick the ladder down to get where I'm at.
Yes.
Because we gotta tear that down. So let's just do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all this and the extremism of these protests and like the pro-Hamas and like the globalized, the Intifada chants and things like that, praising October 7th, all the extremism and terrorism supporting of the protests totally isn't hurting the Palestinian cause and hurting the innocent people who do need help over there, and that's being ignored by the fact that the protests here are so extreme and that it's taking away, it's distracting from the actual problem that these people are facing. It's not that. These people, by supporting Hamas and supporting terrorism, that is the best way to help the Palestinian people. And it's not just going to make their cause even harder to help.
Here's what I don't get in America. It's like, okay, terrorism, not cool, but what about why are we saying that extremism is bad? I thought being extreme was cool.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in the 90s when everything was like, hey, Mountain Dew, do a fucking backflip on your motorbike, right?
Yeah.
Like that was extreme, you know?
You know what else it was? Radical.
Yeah, dude. All that stuff, being radical, being extreme sports, like all that stuff's good.
Extreme Islam, radical Islam, all good things.
Yeah. What? Yeah, they call it radical. Fucking radical Islam, bruh.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Thinking of like a surfer bro, puts his surfboard down. Yeah.
Right.
You know, about Islam.
Right.
That's tight.
Yes.
We need some like tubular Islam guys to come out and be like, yo, cowabunga for Palestine, dude.
Right.
Shred the gnar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's what we need. We need to shred the gnar in Palestine.
Right. And yeah, and the best way, like I said, the best way to help Palestine is by being explicitly supportive of terrorism. So it distracts from actual innocent civilians getting help and getting freedom because no one wants to work and negotiate with terrorists. So it's totally our protests, these types of protests aren't totally just hurting the Palestinian cause and setting them back even further than they already are. It's good. It's working.
Yeah. Yeah, disrupt more traffic, piss more people off.
Burn yourself alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've said this before on the podcast. That's probably the most effective form of protest.
Yes.
You have something you want to say, burn yourself alive so that you can't really say it. But make sure you bring the papers of what you wanted to say and just throw them up in the air right before you light yourself on fire.
Yeah. Say his name.
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
But say it.
Whatever that guy's name was, say that.
Yeah.
And say it louder for the people in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then if not, like try and light his body again so that they can, see the spark of the flame or whatever.
Yeah.
Because like it's kind of dark in here, and I'm trying to read his manifesto, and it's a little dark out, so maybe kind of, how like you go to a campfire and it like doesn't really light again. You're like, damn, probably happens with that guy's body.
Yeah. But yeah, the Trump guy, the anti-Trump guy too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's this other article, University of Washington anti-Israel encampment postponed over lack of diversity. A planned anti-Israel encampment at the University of Washington was scrapped at the last minute because of a lack of diversity following fierce backlash for not involving any Muslim, Palestinian, or Arab students. After long discussions, we've had to make the hard decision to postpone our action for several days, the school's Progressive Student Union announced Thursday, the day its UW-Palestine encampment was supposed to take over a quad at 8 a.m. We want to make sure this encampment is a better reflection of the UW community and having even greater unity with Muslim, Palestinian, and Arab students, said the group. So it's definitely not hilarious when these people just cannibalize themselves and try to protest, but then people on their side complain with the way that their protests and like, hey, your protest isn't diverse enough, and then so the protest doesn't even happen. That's not hilarious.
That is,
and
no,
it's not
it's
just
unfortunate and not the funniest shit of
exactly.
all time.
Yeah. It's very sad. It's very sad when this happens. So we hope that they can get some good BIPOC representation over at the University of Washington, and hopefully they can get that protest done, get that encampment out there, get some good Instagram pictures, get some good, pictures wearing the keffiyeh headscarf thing.
The keffiyeh?
Yeah, that's like the Palestinian like scarf, the black and white. You see that with like the checkered black and white.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just asking for the dumb audience.
And we love like white women cosplaying. Is like we love when white women like put that on and like wear the headscarf and like white women, lesbian women, trans women. Because again, they love those people so much over in Palestine.
Well, they have so much empathy and they feel for those people.
Yes.
And it's not that they're sociopaths and need constant attention. It's not that. It seems almost exactly the same thing, but it's a totally different thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my favorite are the kind of people that like they're just like, you know, like a white lady, whatever, for like their whole life. And then like 2 weeks ago, they get a 23andMe and they find out that they're like 1/1,000,000th Palestinian. And they're like,
I mean, I don't think
my people.
I don't think these people. I don't think it's even that much of a percentage. I think it's 0%. But they're like, ooh, cool, cool Instagram photo op.
Yeah.
Let me put on the keffiyeh.
It's like you know how like Gay Pride Month, all the brands are like, hey, fucking Pepsi, suck a cock while you drink a Pepsi or whatever.
We love that.
You know, like, but they only do that here. They don't make like gay Pepsi in Afghanistan or whatever. You know, like they should do that with this kind of stuff here.
Yeah.
Like free Palestine Pepsi.
Yes.
Or whatever, you know, like that's like. We just have to make, like, why is there not a month for this?
Yeah, there should be.
Women's Month, Black History Month, Awesome Gayness Month. What is April anyway? Is April like a month? Is April like any kind of awareness month?
I don't know. It should be Palestine Month. And also we love that this is like the one country that is being protested against by college students. We love how there's no.
Okay, actually, it is Arab American Heritage Month.
Good.
Okay, my bad.
Good. What a relief.
But it's actually there. I just typed in, is April a month celebrating anything? Okay, into Google, and then Google wrote, there are several awareness months celebrated in April, though the 5 that often get most attention include Stress Awareness Month, Earth Month, Alcohol Awareness Month, Arab American Heritage Month, and Autism Acceptance Month. So,
nice.
Why don't we just do it all? Like, is there a month that's like, why is there 5? Why are there 5?
We are autistic, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm neurodivergent.
Yeah. Has a doctor ever told you that?
You don't need healthcare in America? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. That's, you know, people are like, oh, people are stupid for self-diagnosing. Hey, why don't you fucking pay for my copay at the doctor? I'm just going to say I'm neurodivergent.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It means I think differently than other people, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we are...
My thoughts are different. I have autism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm on the spectrum. Like, you know, not too autistic, but autistic enough.
Right.
I have a label maker. That means I'm autistic.
Nice.
Yeah. And I keep my forks in, like, a compartment where there's just forks.
Nice.
And then spoons are where just spoons go. I don't just put all my silverware in a drawer like a.
Sounds like you're just an organized person.
Yeah.
That's a symptom of autism, being organized.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm extreme. I'm an organizing extremist.
Yes.
So that makes me autistic. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a fucking radical.
Radical, tubular.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hang 10 for autism.
Yes. So yeah, back to what I was saying though. It's glad to clarify you're autistic. I mean, I am too.
Yeah, we're both autistic.
Yeah, and so we are marginalized. But But yeah, so as I was saying before, like it's so cool that Israel is always the one country that's being protested by college students. We love that there's no protests against a country like Iran right now, which just sentenced, this article here about they sentenced a rapper. Of course, they've been killing women for imprisoning and killing women by the morality police for wearing their hair down and not covered up properly. So that's still, they've resumed the morality police. They also just sentenced a rapper to death for having lyrics that criticize the government.
Imagine having
Tumaj Salehi has been sentenced to death last week for his lyrics that were anti-government. And
damn, dude.
And that is, we just want to say that is their culture, and that's okay. And they can. We're just gonna look. We're gonna look this way as they kill him that way. We're just not gonna see it. So if we don't see it, we don't
pay attention to.
You know, if you see something, say something. We didn't see shit.
We didn't see anything.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's our policy.
Yeah,
we did 9/11, right? Or 9/11 happened to us. Then in America, they were like, hey, if you see something, say something, which is racist.
If you see a brown person, complain about it.
Totally racist.
Yeah.
So now, to be very progressive, when you see something, you don't say a fucking thing. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
See a brown person trying to get on a plane, and he's wearing like a backpack in the front, and it's like tick-tocking. Just go ahead. Don't say anything. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's a backpack. Don't even put it through the security thing. Why is it ticking? Shut up.
Remember that kid who built a clock or something? There was like a Arab kid who built a clock in school as part of like a science project. They're like, oh, he's got a bomb. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was. And then I think Obama invited him to the White House.
It was called let me put it up for you guys. The Ahmed Mohammed clock incident.
Yes.
September 14th, 2015. Then 14-year-old Ahmed was arrested at MacArthur High School in Irving, of course in Texas, for bringing a disassembled digital clock to school. The incident ignited allegations of racial profiling and Islamophobia from many media sources and commentators.
I like how he's wearing a NASA shirt too. Hilarious.
He looks like a brilliant scientist.
Yeah, he looks like a normal kid, is what he looks like.
The family sued conservative talk show host Glenn Beck, Ben Shapiro, and another Fox News commentator. Let's see, for defamation of character. In late 2015, his family decided to accept a scholarship from the Qatar Foundation and move to Qatar.
Yeah. Is that just like a thing you could do? Like, okay, you're brown. It's, we're in like post 9/11, super liberal, constantly apologizing about race America. Just wear a ticking time bomb to school and then just like walk around and wait for somebody to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then be like, racism.
Yes.
I was wearing a watch and I have it set to TikTok sound for each second,
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy. I forgot about that story.
Yeah. So
the family, wow. On November 23rd, 2015, Ahmed's family threatened to sue the city of Irving, Texas, and the school district for civil rights violations and physical mental anguish unless they received written apologies and $15 million.
Seems like a reasonable ask.
It's a reasonable amount, yeah. Yeah, that seems cool.
Yeah, so there's this, speaking of protests that we love, there's this other protests going on that happened recently. Students walk out of Utah middle school to protest furries.
Oh, yeah. That's a new, is there a, let's see. Okay. Do you have that video?
Did we talk about this?
I don't think we talked about it. I don't think we talked about this furry thing.
So yeah, I guess there's these kids in as young as middle school are doing like the furry thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we think there's nothing wrong with that. We think that is a beautiful way to express yourself.
Yeah.
To be like a sexualized cat or something.
When I was a kid and I was in school, if I saw a kid like that pretending to be a dog or a cat, I certainly would not have relentlessly made fun of that kid.
No. You would have been like, wow, I love your culture.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the furry. There was like a huge furry protest outside of this school that was by kids.
All right.
Yeah.
How about you guys? What are they? Is he gonna ask him anything? Yeah. These were attacking you guys in class. Is that right?
Yeah, they bite kids. They bite people.
They bite people.
So it's like bullying has like gone so far the other way. It's like the kids that would have been relentlessly bullied are now
doing the bullying.
Yeah, they're just bullying.
But you can't say anything about it because that would be bullying.
Yeah.
Why would they?
Yeah.
They walk on all fours, run down the hall.
They scratch people.
It's like
Half your shoes and then bite you. They scratch people, they bite people, and one kid got bit and then he kicked the furry and then he got suspended. They won't stop biting at us. Yeah.
Wait. Did it say that one?
A mask, but the principal finally stood up and banned those stuff. But they still wear them every day.
Yeah, and they don't get in trouble. The principal doesn't make them get in trouble.
Yeah. All the principal says is just be kind, be nice, be nice. And then
What's the point of dressing up like a furry?
I don't know.
Thank God they don't know.
They think they're so cool that they want to
get
be
a lot of attention. I think they want attention. So people can come at them and just look at them and think that they're so cool.
Okay.
It's
Are you guys
like-
gonna?
it's weird that there's like multiple, like that's like a group, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Are they all the same animals or is there like a predatory system like there would be with regular animals, right?
Right.
Like if you're, you know what I mean? Like you're the natural predator of another animal.
This is Strudel, a member of the furry fandom. Though they've been a furry for over a decade, they have their own opinions.
It's crazy that it's escalated to this point where these kids are being so distracting to their peers that their peers want to stage a walkout. So to have, the next generation kind of
And we're just supposed to take this seriously like it's a normal person.
Hey, why are you smiling? I thought you were pissed off about this whole thing that's going on.
Right.
It is kind of disappointing.
Strudel believes there should be some limits.
Continue doing things you like. Continue dressing up. Continue
This
making
literally
art,
is like a South Park episode.
Yeah.
But maybe let's keep it outside of school hours.
As for the school, Sorensen says they have one main goal.
We want every student to feel safe when they come to school, and we want students to get along. In fact, we want adults to get along.
Okay.
Wow. That is bonkers, dude.
We love that.
Yeah.
So,
hey, you know what? It actually didn't look like anything was weird about that, right?
mm-hmm.
Hey, interview, totally sane.
I just
interview.
saw a normal person there.
Yeah.
There was a part when the kids were talking that we missed when I was watching it earlier, and apparently there's litter boxes in the bathrooms, so the furry kids are shitting.
So
in the bathrooms.
Okay, but those are the cat kids, right? That's
True.
I think
Dog kids have to go outside.
They have to go outside, and an adult has to fucking pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a dog and you go, hey, teacher, I got to go shit. Let's go. Get my leash. And then you walk outside and you kind of sniff around everything. And then you go, yeah, right here. And you take a shit right on the center of the football field.
Right.
And then you like look at the teacher and you like go, hey, go get it.
Yeah.
Get that. Yeah.
Yeah. So this doesn't completely prove that bullying needs to be brought back in schools.
No, not at all.
We should let the kids who used to be bullied, like you said, do the bullying now.
Mm-hmm.
Go bite people, scratch people.
If
if people
those kids
complain
weren't-
about it, say that they're racist against animals.
Yeah. That is so bonkers, dude.
Yeah. So we love that, and there's nothing wrong with kids doing furry cosplay. Very, very normal, cool stuff.
Like, I'm confused at the recruitment process of like it getting popularity, right? Like we both play pickleball, right? It's like you meet someone, they're like, I like pickleball. You're like, all right, whatever. Then you play, and you're like, okay, that's like fun or whatever. So you go to school and you see Strudel take a shit on the grass in the courtyard of the school. And there's like another kid that's like not doing that. That's like, huh, what's that about? Let me get into that.
Right.
Like what is going on? Who's seeing that? And it's like, let me do that. Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like when I was a kid, I'd like see there was another kid that like played like the piano, and I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, like I was like, oh, I would like to play the piano. But I guess maybe when I was a kid, we had bullying, so I didn't see a kid in a puppy suit take a shit on the floor.
Right.
Maybe if I saw that, I would have been like, fuck the piano. I want to dress like a puppy and poop on the floor.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be cool? And do they like hump stuff like as a dog?
Probably.
Yeah.
They got to be realistic.
Okay. Yeah. And like if you're a furry, do you date like a non-furry and then you have like a dog owner pet situation, or are they both furries and they do like their like wild animal situation?
I could not tell you.
Yeah. Well, if you're a furry, write into the show and like tell us about your cool, very stable, not weird as fuck relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely.
Well, look, I have a no pets in the house situation.
Yeah,
so
yeah, same.
I can't have some dog like fucking clawing up my shit.
Yeah, we definitely support what you do, and you're totally not
do a
fucking
Zoom
weird
call.
and don't belong in society.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do a Zoom.
love
I'll
your
do a
shit.
Zoom call with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this type of behavior should be celebrated and included amongst children.
And when is Furry Celebration Month? You know?
We might just have to start our own.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that there's not one yet. There should be.
Furry Month is in May, May 22nd until September 30th.
It's half the year.
Yeah. Wait, what is the anti-furry month? The result of this meeting was no furry February. Okay, well, it looks like there's some sort of war going on here. No Furry February is a month dedicated to killing, capturing, and converting as many furries as possible. Okay. Is being furry illegal? No. Okay. Oh my God. August 20th is National Furries Day. That's the anti-furry. Yeah. What? Okay, what is that?
That's anti-furry.
What is this anti-furry situation, though?
Just, Wikipedia, anti-furries.
Anti
Furry killers hate furries. General dislike for the furry fandom and furries. And part of a whole, including all aspects of sociology, lifestyle, costume play, furry sexuality, based on personal groups or opinions.
It's like, does everybody need to make a group?
Yes.
Like, can you just be like, I'm a normal person?
No.
No. It's like, hey, you think that's weird, right? All right, I'm going to start working on the flag right now. It's like, dude, just don't do that. Stop with the flags. Flags are gay, okay? which is cool. We love gay flags. And people think, you know what? People think America's homophobic. Hey, homophobic America, guess what? You have the gayest flag of all the flags. What other flag that represents a country is bedazzled with 50 stars?
Wow.
Gay, right?
Never thought about that.
Yeah. The gayest flag.
True.
So you should be less homophobic, America, because you have a gay flag.
Good point.
Yep.
So I wanted to touch on this real quick. There's this great tweet that I saw. I don't know who said this, but someone said, "Me at my cis guy coworker. Did you like Taylor Swift's new album?" Him with a smile. "I don't really listen to Taylor Swift." And then it says, "Men will smile at you because they're proud of their toxic masculinity. And in that moment, I felt a glimmer of misogyny along with hurt because I love her. To mask how I felt, I said, oh no, that's totally fine. I don't expect everyone to love her. I think her new album is really good though, and I love her," and lifted myself up in doing so.
Wow. Way to just overtake adversity by meeting a guy who just doesn't listen to Taylor Swift.
And was completely, even by your account, completely polite and cordial.
Yeah.
Said like, "Oh, that's not for me. Glad you like it though."
I couldn't imagine being like, "Hey, you like Hall & Oates?" And then the girl was like, "I don't even know who that is." I'd be like, "Fucking can't believe you, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who Hall & Oates are?"
Yeah.
Like that's yeah,
right.
Then like, yeah, let me write a dissertation.
Yeah, so the cool thing to do is to have a reaction like this, and then like someone says something you don't like and you just completely agree with it, but then you get on Twitter and just eviscerate that person. So you don't actually say anything to their face, you just do it behind a computer screen.
Well, that's most of Twitter is like dunking on an interaction that totally didn't happen.
Right.
I went to the coffee shop and a Trump supporter was behind me, and he was like, I hate gays and I love Donald Trump. And I told him what's what.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, and if you like went to that, if you were at that coffee shop, it was just like there was a guy standing behind you that probably wasn't even wearing a MAGA hat. He just had a red hat on.
Mm-hmm.
But you just like played it in your mind.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
this would be a cool story.
This would be a good tweet.
Yeah. And we love this idea, and I've seen this elsewhere too, where like the idea where Taylor Swift and feminism is like one and the same. So if you're not a huge Swiftie, then you are anti-women, and you hate women if you don't like Taylor Swift's music.
Yeah.
You're a misogynist if you prefer to listen to other music.
Yeah. I found this this post here on Chicks Mag that was shared with feminists. Yeah, so this is a good talking point here. Why the next phase of feminism is matriarchy. All right.
Okay.
So these are the kind of things that that we got to talk about, and Taylor Swift is like heading this, right?
Yes.
So someone wrote an essay here about, just fuck the patriarchy. But so mainstream feminism has been focused on giving women more legal rights and empowerment with the assumption that the patriarchy will go away when more of us are CEOs and presidents. But it's clear now that the corporate feminist dream of being able to smash or lean in or girl boss our way out of the patriarchy is dead. It turns out we can't take down the patriarchy with the patriarchy. All right? But now check this out. This is my favorite, this little chart here. Now, they wrote a chart of the differences between patriarchy and matriarchy, okay?
Yes.
So in patriarchy, you just have greed, violence, individualism, domination, exploitation, hierarchy, scarcity, and separation. There are zero good qualities of masculine stuff.
Nothing.
Okay? Now, women, matriarchy, regeneration, love, community, reciprocity, mother-centered, balance, gift economy, life is sacred, and abortion rules. Right?
Yeah, they don't have that one on there.
Yeah, well, that's life is sacred. So
Yeah.
kill your baby. Life's sacred. Yeah, so I don't know. So basically, like seeing all this shit where it's like men good, women bad, or no, men bad, women good. That's like kind of this whole thing. I just thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
To see that kind of shit.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I like that. That was a good tweet.
Mm-hmm.
That was someone you knew?
No, just something I saw posted.
Nice.
And it was supposed to be on a cringe page, but I didn't see anything cringy about that.
Yeah.
I just saw a beautiful moment of taking down the patriarchy.
Yeah.
And also, I love how she said, the person who tweeted that had to mention that he's cis. Because when you say someone's cis, that's basically just like a slur. It's just like...
it is a slur.
It's just like, how can I make this quote-unquote normal person feel like they're bad? Yeah.
It's like...
if you were born with the same genitals that you currently have, then you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Well,
and you're cis.
But, you have to be straight, too.
Right.
If you're straight...
Cis-het.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a jackass.
Cis-het white male. Yeah. If you like women... And you were born with a penis and still have one, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yes, that does apply to me, but it's different. Because I'm speaking out against those people, and all those people suck except for me.
Yeah. Well,
we are the only two good cis-het men.
Yeah, we're the only two good cis-het men, but also we're non-binary.
Are we?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Oh, yeah, true. I guess you don't really have to do anything for that one.
Wait, are you going to check?
Well, there's nothing to check. It's just what you say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At least with being trans, you have to actually like do something.
Like when I meet a woman,
you have to have a surgery. Non-binary, nope.
When I meet a woman,
say it. That's all you have to do.
When I meet a woman and she's like, "I'm non-binary," I'm like, "Nice, me too."
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just like you, whatever you are."
She's like, "You can't just say that," and you're like, "Are you sure about that?
Yeah, isn't that what
what you just did?
You're just doing that. Do I have to? I'm doing a lot of the things that you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have armpit hair. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
We're both doing that.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Like hair.
Yeah, you have short hair. I have long hair. That's kind of like girls kind of have long hair.
Mm-hmm.
So that's non-binary of me to have long girl hair as a guy, right? And you to have I'm in 7th grade boy haircut.
Right.
That's very boy of you to have that 7th grade boy haircut.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So non-binary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to start saying that more often.
Yeah. Yeah, we love that stuff. I feel like we should we talk about this Adonitology?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's get into Adonitology here. I'm going to pull this up. This fantastic article here. Let's see. Or wait, did you want to cover this Britney Spears thing while this shit loads?
Britney Spears, yes. So Britney Spears is apparently at risk of becoming broke, according to this TMZ article.
Did we not say? We've said it on this podcast many times. Britney Spears needs someone to take care of her. We have volunteered to keep her here in a kennel that I bought at PetSmart that is the largest kennel that they have at PetSmart because I'm a nice guy, okay?
So nice.
It's really big and roomy. She can almost stand up in there. She can't, but she can almost stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll only put her in there when she's going to bed, okay?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like, would she have spent her money if she stayed in her kennel? No. Right. So,
yeah.
Britney Spears needs the conservatorship to be shifted to us, okay? But now that she's almost broke, I don't know if I want to do it anymore, actually. Maybe the offer's off the table.
Yeah. Well, she's not broke quite yet.
Okay.
It said she had $60 million when the conservatorship ended, but it's dwindling fast because apparently she's taking these trips, these like fancy Hawaii trips, taking private jets, staying in the presidential suite of the Four Seasons, dropping $350,000 a trip. She cannot afford this, the source says. She had $60 million when the conservatorship ended, and she's now where the conservatorship started, in danger of going broke. As we reported, she's paid north of $4 million to her attorney. And yes, so apparently all these sources are saying like she was much better off when she had this like protection around her of the conservatorship because she's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
But we just need to be her new conservators.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
We need to take care of her. And you better believe she's going full on Taylor Swift style when we get control of that conservatorship.
Mm-hmm.
Britney is announcing she's making a new album.
Yeah.
Right? It might be me recording the sounds she makes while I have her in a headlock over a microphone.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fucking sing, damn it, you know? Make a fucking album.
Right.
You know? That's what I'm going to do. We got to churn some money out, Brittany. Like, start, you know.
What if we did like a Trojan horse or like a bait and switch thing?
Yeah.
Where like, we announce new Britney Spears album, and it's just this podcast.
Yeah. Oh, that's
People
a good
are
idea.
Separated into like 12 tracks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like
that's a
track
good idea.
1, we are the voice of women. Track 2, all hot women should sleep with us.
Mm-hmm.
Track 3, I could do some slam poetry on there.
Yeah. A couple of slam poems on there.
Can feature Jake Novak.
Oh yeah, we could
do a feature. Yeah.
We could call up a Novak feature. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd be down.
I got ties to him. I could.
Yeah.
I could
put some haikus on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some good stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah. So and then we're gonna make Britney like dance, you know, and we'll both have ropes on either end of her, like a marionette puppet, just kind of shaking her around. We're like, look at her dancing. She's really going for it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll get her back out there.
Yeah.
And it's for her own good, okay? What's she doing now? Going places, spending money? Why aren't you making the same post 4 times in a row on social media, right? Why aren't you dancing with knives, okay? That was when she was really, you know, doing it right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So this podcast, you know, we're like, I would say we're like not a religious podcast, but if you have
we're spiritual.
Yeah, we are spiritual, but if you have your religion that's like whatever, like cool, do that. But like we kind of hate Christians, I guess.
Totally.
That's like our big thing.
Yeah.
Like we're like those atheists. They're like, you believe in religion, you fucking idiot. And then like somebody else is like, I'm Muslim, I pray like 90 times a day. And we're like, nice. That's really cool that you believe that. And I respect your religion.
Yes.
And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm like a Christian. I was raised Christian. And you're like, you fucking idiot. What are you, stupid?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's our kind of vibe with that stuff. But there is a religion that we are 100% for, and that is Adonitology. Adonitology is a new religious movement based on the belief that women with curves are divine and should be celebrated. Founded in 2009 by a man named King Adonis. The religion teaches.
2009?
Yeah.
I expect you to say like 1400 or something.
Nope.
It's like a king.
2009 by King Adonis, which I'm sure is his Instagram handle.
Right.
Right? This religion was founded in 2009 by the Pussy King, King Adonis. I'm sure. Okay. How do you? Let's guess. Is this guy a black guy?
I'm going to guess Yes.
Yeah, I would also guess this guy is a black guy. Can you find out if King Adonis, the founder of Adonitology, is a black guy? Okay. The religion teaches that women with curves are embodiments of the goddess Aphrodite and should be proud of their bodies. Let's see. Like every other religion, Adonitology has its very own sacred text called the Book of Adonitology, the sacred pentagon of the Adonitology religion. The book is a collection of essays and poems that explore the philosophy of Adonitology. It also contains instructions on how to live life in accordance with the principles of Adonitology. We got to get this book, dude. Okay.
And yes, this is the founder of.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Can you show the screen?
Yeah, can you?
What's the link that's in
the rink chip thing?
Okay, yeah, I can.
Oh no, I meant just show the camera.
I could. Okay,
pull it up in the rink chip so you can see it better on the show.
He is raised in Chicago, but lives in L.A. Could be a guest.
Dude, yeah.
Could be a good guest.
Oh, man, this guy rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is Adonitology? Adonitology... Yeah, this is
new religion based on the belief that women with curves are divine and should be celebrated. So, and you already said that, right?
Yeah. There's
there he is.
Oh, man, hell yeah,
you zoom in there.
Yes.
And that's not exactly what you expected.
The white suit, too.
He's like, you know that meme where that black guy's like, it's like that guy. That's the guy.
That guy made a religion.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy hanging out behind a tree, like looking for pussy,
licking his lips, rubbing his hands.
Damn, look at them tits and ass.
They probably got candles of him. He looks like a holy.
Yeah,
Mary
this
candle.
guy is great.
So there's a church. They're big on social media. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, can we please go to this church and like just worship?
He's a businessman, music artist, and author.
Of course he is. You have to. He does it all.
Okay, this is. Okay, look at this part. King Adonis is reportedly the owner of a multimedia company known as Dream City Universal, Inc. He is described by some sources as one of the wealthiest monarchs in the world with an estimated net worth of $628 million. All right, I'm starting to question the legitimacy of King Adonis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Detractors brand him as a charlatan and allege that Adonitology is little more than a cult.
Hey, you fucking skinny, fucking flat ass bitches that are trying to take down King Adonis.
Yeah, get the fuck off his back.
Shut up. Take your flat ass out of here.
Yeah, we don't want to hear your shit.
Yeah, you thin bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah.
We are all about women who are body positive in their tits and ass area.
Only.
And we are Adonitologists, okay?
Yes.
Do they go, when you go to the Adonitology church, they go, all right, everybody, you like sit down in these like pews or whatever, and they go, all rise, and then they play that Sir Mix-a-Lot song. Oh shit! Look at her ass.
Yeah, here it is. So this post from Church of Adonitology.
We have to go to this church.
Yeah, start your morning off right with your own ahem daily bread by submitting your body to regular prayer. Follow these steps of healing to prove your love and worship of all goddesses. Kneel before, in parentheses, consenting maiden's backside, bowing your head to show gratitude, placing both hands according to each cheek, while simultaneously reciting your own given praise to said booty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do communion. We are passing around a peach that represents the ass of a fine bitch, and take a sip of the Hennessy that we are passing along. Dude, I want to go to this church.
Yeah. There's a book. Imagine this guy as a guest of the podcast.
This guy, I don't know if I want this guy to know where I live. I don't know if I want this guy to know where I live.
I think he should know.
Yeah.
could lead us in prayer.
Oh, dude, that would be tight.
Yeah.
That would be so sick. This guy rules, dude. Yeah, we should wrap up. Did you have anything you wanted to plug?
If you're in L.A. tonight, when this podcast comes out Tuesday, ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner, is performing in Beverly Hills, California. It might be sold out, but if by miracle there's someone who's listening to this who wants to come to the show, hit me up in my DMs. And
that's, when is that? Tonight?
Tonight, Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday. Yeah. Where is it?
Some restaurant. The Blasterin or something.
Like that's how you're gonna. Hey, come to the show. It's at a restaurant.
Yeah. Just hit me up in my DMs.
It's at a restaurant in LA.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, just yeah. Hit up ally of the show, Malcolm Kellner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Follow ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, on all platforms. There's some dates there on the calendar. Calgary coming up June 27th, in Kansas City, August. And if you're any of my new fans from Tulsa, welcome to the show. Thanks for checking it out. And also, let's go ahead and follow the TooWokeBoys pages on whatever social media you have. Like, comment, and subscribe on our show. Give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes. That helps us out a lot. I did also, we did want to shout out that artist guy that drew us. Do we?
Oh, yeah.
What was that guy's name?
Let me remind myself.
There was a guy that drew little caricatures of us. That was pretty cool.
A hero.
Yeah. Ally of the show.
Yeah, sure. This is connect my phone for this.
Yeah, give him a little shout
feature
out there.
Feature his artwork.
Also,
so this is
Pat's
Bialis.
Nice, dude.
And here is, look at these great caricatures. There's Cole there.
Mm-hmm.
There's Chris there.
Very cool.
You like that? Now, I notice maybe next time that we're drawn by this person, maybe they can, I noticed that our heads were disproportionately big.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I would have preferred if maybe a different body part was like
I was about to
disproportionately
say,
big.
if you could just do the caricature, but just make my penis the
So everything is
large.
to scale except our penises.
Yeah, except that. So that would be a very accurate drawing of how we actually are in real life.
Right.
Like we look like people were like, "Oh my God, is that a caricature drawing?" And you're like, "No, that's just my penis."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So follow our show on all that stuff. Hey, thanks for the drawing. That ruled. Also, we were on FeedSpot for in this list of the top 2 men podcasts. We're in like close to the top there. Like we're in like the top 15 of like 80 2 men podcasts.
Okay.
And we were the only 2 men podcast that is a feminist podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say what.
How many?
What are these other 2 men podcasts? Oh, let's talk about bitches and the game.
Yeah, we weren't totally just doing that.
Yeah, no.
We weren't just talking about a
worshiping
religion,
fat asses.
Yeah, a religion where chicks with big asses are what we should worship.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, give us 5-star reviews on iTunes, Spotify. Send us in topics, articles, poems, all that stuff. TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. TOO Wokeboys. There's also a prompt on Spotify you can send stuff in too. And that being said, and donate to the TheSlutFund. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 196 of the TooWokeBoys podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Cole.
And together we are 2
Woke Boys.
Can you hear my voice this time?